names are Joseph Kihara Nganga. I'm a business person.
My name's Elizabeth Kihara. I'm a businesswoman.
And this is our dream wedding. We met through a friend, my friend in primary school. We went together in the same secondary school. She quoted her best friend, so we met through that. In fact, that's when we met. But earlier we met. It's like we knew each other because where our parents came from. Also, my mom and her mom, they were neighbors.
We used to see each other. Then, when we grew up after secondary, I think this is the right man I want. He has the qualifications, because handsome, the height, dark man, you know. So, when he approached me, I was so like, I think I like him, but you have to play kidogo, like you don't want, but you want. So it took a bit long, but deep down in my heart, I knew he's the right man.
After secondary school, that's when I came to know her better. And then that's when we started courting. Years, and then again we go back to church and go the church way. That made me feel so good, made me feel wanted, loved, and made me feel like she was meant to be mine forever.
But it was like I was invited, because I was like, wow, this is wonderful. This is pretty. Yeah, I was very happy because our love is genuine, for real. In fact, we renew it every day, day in, day out, despite any challenges. I was missing to see him in church because I knew he was I was waiting for that part, for him to give me the ring.
The most important thing, we wanted to get blessings from God, because whatever teachings we went through, we were supposed to go to church first, but now we went the other way. We went the other way. We have learned each other. We've been so we know one another very well. So after the 19 years, we saw it's good for us to get God's blessings in our marriage, because at the moment I can say God has given me everything that I've ever wanted. A lovely family, a beautiful wife. My business are not doing bad. I can't complain. So all that I need now, it's blessings from God in terms of my marriage. Both our dads are deceased. They've kept saying, before they passed on, they kept saying they wanted us to go back to church, to fulfill all the requirements from church so that we can receive the Holy Communion. So all that, in fact, the major thing is the blessings. And we also saw it's also good to fulfill whatever they wanted. Yeah, and also it's also our desire too. It's from our hearts. Yeah, it's nobody has forced us. It's from our hearts. Nobody has forced us. Yeah.
In fact, they died the same year. And they were longing for this day. In fact, let's say, okay, it's the will of God, but we are fulfilling what they wanted.
They kept it a secret. Seeing her for the first time, I couldn't believe it. She looked beautiful. I was happy. I knew I had conquered. And all I can say, I can sum it up that she was beautiful. Whoever did her makeup made her look like 20 years younger. So I was like, hiya, is it the daughter? No, but I saw it was her. She looked beautiful and younger. It took me back like 25 years back. Yes, she looked beautiful. And I told her to maintain that.
Nawakaribisha katika hii ibada ya misa ya ndoa ambayo tumealikwa na marafiki zetu Elizabeth na Joseph. Mungu Baba Mwenyezi atuhurumie, atusamehe dhambi zetu, atufikishe kwenye uzima wa milele.
The service was being conducted, it rained heavily. So to me that was a blessing. In terms of saying the vows, first and foremost I felt like I was in another world. I felt good. I felt like I was born again. My heart, I felt like I was doing the right thing. Before it was come, we say now I knew, now I've gone to church. Now I've gone into church. I've done things according to whatever is supposed to be done. I felt good. I felt blessed. And the rain symbolized a lot to me. it meant since both of our dads are not there, I felt that they were there with us that day. I felt their presence when we did exchange our vows. I felt blessed and happy. What I felt that power when we were exchanging the vows. When I was signing the certificate, I just knew this was like something just legal, but everything was into the vows.
The daughter to Mr. and Mrs. Kihara, Elizabeth and Joseph. I love them so much. I'm so happy about this day. It's a blessing. Though it was raining, now it's good, it's sunny. I know those are favors from God. And what I'd want to wish them is a good, happy life. Married, now they're officially Mr. and Mrs. I want to wish them blessed time, and God may bless them with everything that they want. Yeah. I was so anxious about this day. I was so every day like counting from the calendar and sticking days, cancelling days to wait for this day. I was so anxious about this day. Yeah.
Stayed together for 19 years, and it's been it's been up and down. Life is not smooth. It has been tough, but the first years they were sweet. Yes, that is the time you are being called honey, sweetheart. Yes, the first years were good. And then kids came in. Then kidogo I saw attention be focused more on the kids, which to me was okay. Then we worked it out up to where we are now. We've learned to relate to one another and to the kids also. And let me say, it has not been smooth all along. Financially, we had difficulties in the starting times. I don't know, it tends to be like, when you guys are in a fix, that's when you become more closer, because you are very close by then. I don't say that we are not close now. We are very, very, in fact. But that's when it started. The challenges made us to be more close, to respect one another, and to trust one another. Yeah.
This is a present for you from Samantha Bridal and Movit. So enjoy your wedding, and thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
House of event, whatever they did for us, I'll just say God to bless them more and more. Yeah. The decor part was good. To me, it was perfect. The combination of the florals, the colors also that they were our theme. The decor lady Emily tried to put that into, how will I put it? The chopper thing, it was a surprise. Millie, our wedding planner, came up with the idea, and we saw it would suit us, and it would make our day to be more colorful. So we decided to go for it. Nobody knew apart from me, Liz, and
our two good friends.
We had like a mini community of 6 guys, so it's only us who knew about the chopper. So after the photo shoot, the bridal team was like, "Hey, kwani at 20?" We told them, "You guys are going to change somewhere else," because we had to do another outfit after the church outfit. We changed to the reception outfit. V8 for us. We told them we want to come back different, since the guys saw us in a limo, and in vintage we want to go back in the so no one knew. So it took them by surprise also. They were like, "What?" They were shocked.
Even the parents didn't know about it.
They were shocked. Everybody was shocked because when the motorcade got to the reception, everybody ran to the limo, thinking we were there. First, our best couple came out from the vintage. They saw, these are not them. They went to the limo. They thought we were. By the time they were running to the rim, that's when we were coming down. So everybody now shifted focus to where we were landing.
It was my first time anyway. So he's great. He made me went with the chopper. But all this plan is from Millie. Yeah, she gave us an idea and we saw it.
And she implemented it and perfected it.
Yeah, in my day, because it was my first time.
My name is Millicent, a graduate of Wedding Members Business Academy, Samantha Bridal. And after I finished my course, I started my own company, House of Events and Entertainment. It's been running for 3 years now. And since then, we've done a lot of weddings. And in the process, I came to meet Kihara and Njoki. The idea came about with the fact that it was something unique. It was just a suggestion. I didn't know if they will go for it, but we have done it before, choppers, and it really brings the wedding to a standstill. So I suggested the idea and they took it on, and they were okay with it. So let me just say that was one of the best memories when it comes to that wedding, because with the idea of the chopper, we also put in an idea where we were not supposed to tell anyone. There were very few people who knew about it. So it was only the MC, the planners, the couple itself and the children, and also 1 or 2 of their friends knew, because we needed a bit of coordination. So no one else knew. The bridal party didn't know, the parents didn't know, no one else knew. Even most of the vendors didn't know. So coordinating that part was very nice and very interesting.
first and foremost, it was a surprise. Gilad appearing, it perfected it. It made it colorful, and it wowed me so much. And his performance was to point.
And Gilad is my daughter's favorite musician. So they were like, wow. So it was nice.
Na unajuaje Kiswahili?
You know, we learned here.
Umeoa joki.
Huh? Don't play. Wacha nifikirie kwanza. Let me go ask somebody.
Let me tell you, ukiona mzungu anaongea Kiswahili alikutana na mtu wa Kiapu. Trust me, let me tell you, you run the world.
So we are Gotel, we are givers, we give. And we give the best. And we know that what is best for these lovebirds is a tour to Israel, to the Holy Land, startup nation, go swim on the Red Sea, and float on Dead Sea, and enjoy a lifetime memory, something that will run in you years to come. And so here we are, we keep our word. And for those who are there, who are planning something like this, talk to us. We'll give you this and more. So this is the team with me, and here we are to present right now. Please, congrats. This is a great day. Congrats, Mom.
Those days were good, and our parents were strict, especially from her side.
Yeah.
You know, she's the only daughter. She's the only kid. So you can imagine. It's like I was taking a part of them from them. So it was hard. The first instance for them to accept me, to accept that I'm taking their daughter away from them. But I convinced them. Convincing line was, in fact, don't take it as if I'm taking away her from you. No, I don't want to put it in the wrong way.
In fact, he lied. He told, yeah, he lied. He told my parents that he's going to, you are going to,
to take her through the college life. And the college life was at our home.
Also hard for me to leave them. I love them. I love my boyfriend. By then, it was very hard, but they came to accept. Because the only thing that conquered them, it's because they knew the family. Yeah, so they knew I'm going the right place. Yeah,
they knew so the background. They knew we are from a religious background, Catholic in faith, and from their side they are also Catholic. So I think those were factors that they considered, and they softened. Yes. Yeah. They also finished me in the other side of Mahari. They killed me.
No.
Expo, we came to learn about it through banners, because every morning we passed through Hurlingham. There was a big banner there, an Expo, and also in the papers. There's an Expo, Sarit. In fact, we came to that Expo the last day. We got inside, but most of the vendors that we took were there.
All of them.
All of them, in fact.
Yeah.
So I was like busy running around. My daughter went to Gotel stand. There was this lady, Florence. She convinced her. And my daughter was like, you guys have to feel this.
Yeah.
She kept on bugging me. I told her, Joan, please, wachana na mimi. Because whatever was in my mind then was, this wedding inanikula kichwa.
In fact, I was like, hizi vitu si za ukweli. Joan, stop bugging me. You just go and fill the form.
So she went ahead.
And she went, yeah.
The last details she consulted with me. I told her. Then that was it. And then we were there, seated, still mingling with people inside there, going through all those vendors. I was like, if we had taken this, done this, that's when they got to now to run the raffles. I was speechless. Me, I didn't know. Me, I almost fainted. Like a shocker. It was a surprise.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for. Dr. Catherine, tell us who is our lucky couple walking away with this package.
So if you're getting married on 3rd of December, and your first name is Joseph, and your second name is Nganga, Joseph.
Oh my goodness! Joseph Nganga and his bride-to-be, welcome to the stage. They are the couple.
It was like a dream.
In my life, I've won her. I've never won anything. So she's been my first biggest prize. Now I got this other prize. I won that trip, the honeymoon trip. In fact, I was shaking. I was unable to talk. It was a shock. It's like now, hey, I've never stepped. Okay, the farthest I've gone is where? Is UG, Uganda. Now at least I'll have to go further, go all the way to Israel.
A blessed country.
Gave us a sweet deal. When we went to the office, it was fantastic because all the things that they told us we are supposed to do there, I'll tell you, but I now. We did appreciate because that was also another budget. In fact, we had not planned for it. We were like, now at that moment, we were trying to figure out now where should we go, what should we do.
Recently, we partnered with the Samantha Bridal Expo, and we emerged the best. Actually, we won the best stand, and our stand was a hot spot, and we were very happy about that. And of course, we gave the ultimate prize of a honeymoon to Israel. And the package of a honeymoon to Israel is a lifetime memory. The couple is going to enjoy, and of course, there'll be nothing like it. Israel is a startup nation, and we thought that starting up families need to go to that startup nation and learn some of the things that we need to learn from them to bring back home and implement in the new families for social development and also, of course, economic development of the persons that have just engaged.
We left at 4:30, but we were in the airport at midnight. So now those hours, we stayed there. Lakini they were excited. The flight was smooth. It was nice. And all this we went through courtesy of Samantha Bridals and Gotel. From our bottom of our hearts, we thank them because they made us to go to the Holy Land. Because first we went to Egypt for 2 nights, and then we looked at the border to Israel. It was a long drive, 8 hours, but we enjoyed. Weather was favorable, it was good. It was not hot, but kidogo cold, especially at Mount Sinai. It was very cold, but at least the sightseeing was good.
The Canal of Galilee, where we renewed our vows, I won't forget. Yeah, in fact, we were caught unaware. We knew, but we didn't know the day, and it is where, because we used to visit so many churches. Yeah, in fact, we were renewed by 5 priests. Yeah, that's so great. We are blessed.
I felt like I was again doing another wedding. It was so good. The crowd that was there was happy.
Nampokea Kihara Bwana wangu, tena naahidi kuwa mwaminifu kwako katika taabu na raha, katika magonjwa na afya, nikupende, nikuheshimu siku zote za maisha. Amen.
We went to Bethlehem. There was this wonderful guy that I met who hosted us for dinner. That guy was good. He did it courtesy of Betty. That guy was good. I really don't know what I can say. From the bottom of my heart, I'll thank Betty for that. Because this guy hosted our president. And I was sitting next to him. He's a council of elders somewhere in Bethlehem. So him hosting us for dinner, it was an honor. It was a real honor. That place is good.
It's a holy land.
It made our faith become stronger, our love also. Because every day we had priests preaching to us. And what they told us, it is something related to, okay, everything that is in the Bible, most of the things started in families. Me being with my entire family, I felt so blessed. I felt so blessed.
So went to Jericho, where Zakayo, where he climbed the tree. Then, anyway, even my children were so happy. They were like, Mom, hapa ndipo Zakayo alipanda mti. You know, they were so excited, seeing the Bible by our eyes, our own eyes. And I think it's something that they'll never forget. Because I remember even my small boy, when we came back here, he told me, Mom, I touched the star where Jesus was born in Bethlehem. You see, now it's something that it is in their mind. Yeah, it was so nice. I would advise people, and not especially people and parents, it's good to take your kids there. Not necessarily you, but the kids. But it's something that they'll never forget.
What I can say is like that our faith grew a lot. Our kids were happy. At least we had time for ourselves. There was a time the kids went with the group. We were left, me and my lovely wife here. We enjoyed our time anyway. That's what I can say. We really did enjoy our time there. And I can encourage anyone who wants to go there, visit Hotel. Yeah, those guys are good. They are going to sort them out.
We are so happy to partner with Samantha Bridal Expo, and we believe that we'll be there every year. So one can spot us there every year, and of course, if you will be lucky to win another ultimate honeymoon free gift from us to be good for you. So spot us there. Just spot our stand at the Samantha Bridal Expo. Something that you should never forget about GoTel is that when you travel with us, you will come and tell the world, because our destination and our packages are very unique. And what's more is that every package will bring value to you as a person and to the community that lives with you. Thus, we make the world a global village. And with us, you will be that person that has experienced the first world lifestyle, which you can implement in your own life. GoTel was established as a travel agent where the motive and the objective is to expose people to the global market. At GoTel, we believe that the world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. And we look at people who are exposed in different places in the countries, and they are more economically empowered, they are more socially empowered, and so there is something about travel and exposure.
Of course, a wedding has its challenges. Every wedding has their own challenges, and this wedding, we had very few challenges because we planned in advance. We had about 5 months to plan the wedding. The lineup was very long, and there was a change of clothes. from, as I said, from church to reception to evening. So every person was changing clothes 3 times. And with so many heads together, they almost want something different. And we kept on, me and the designer, Nato, they kept on changing the design. They want this, others want this, they come and change, they say, no, we want something else. So there was that back and forth, and a lot of calls from the designer saying that somebody has changed their design. Of course, there was that until the last minute, we were still making those changes. And another challenge, of course, was rain. That day it rained. We had not planned for it, but being November, we expect a bit of rain. So while we were in church, it really poured. So we were trying to figure out how they will leave the church, where they'll take their shoots, their photo session, the small photo session in church. So that was a bit of a challenge, but thank God it stopped raining. As a planner, we realized that when we have a lot of time to plan the wedding, we have time to also solve the problems that come with it. So I will advise couples that if they want to plan their wedding, they should start planning it early. Because there's always going to be hiccups, but at least you have time to have a plan B or C, so that at least your wedding can run smoothly. Yes. But if you plan, you have very little time to plan, then you also don't have time to resolve the problems that come with it. Because every wedding has a challenge.
I advise people out there, even after staying for that long, it's good to go back to church and formalize everything in church, get blessings, because the main thing is get blessings from God. And to do it the right way, go to church, get blessings, and I think after blessings, you will see things will tend to be different.